Hey guys, what's going on? Jet Scott here of Scott Speed Shop. I got it. And we're on part 3. Welcome. I hope you enjoy part 3. This is going to be the last part. It may be long, it may be short, but you will definitely see the end of this intake in this video. And I hope you enjoy. I'll see you at the end. So on day 6, I would say another day, another flannel, but it's Fabrication Denim Day. So we are working on our dams. Oh, damn. And we have roughly cut out this little strip of aluminum. My buddy John, who sometimes watches these videos, gave me a big old strip of aluminum here, which is going to work out perfectly. Thank you, John. Got that little section off from right there. Actually, it was like that. Shaped it a little bit. And right now we're making it a little too tall, so we can always grind it down. And see how that is? We're just going to lay that in there. It's going to just block off. Well, when it stays in place like it was. But yeah, it'll be welded, this sheet to this. We're going to shove a bolt all the way through there so that way it don't hurt that. We're going to beat this in once this is in place right there. Get it perfectly set up just like so. And that is going to seal off that area, hopefully. Alright, so now we got you set up. Just going to give you the quick walk around how I'm fabricating this. The best way to do this is to have a piece of cardboard or a piece of construction paper, something as a template. But all I did was laid that in there like so, and I realized, oh dang, that's like the perfect width. So then what I did was I came over here on the back side, mark it with a Sharpie, zip, take it over with cutoff wheel, chop her down, and then do all my other stuff. So I'm gonna walk you through this. So here you'll see me getting everything lined up. There we go, marking it with the old marker, and there you go. Here we're just showing you where we're gonna chop the old son of a gun, getting that cutoff wheel ready to go, and woo woo. And here we go, first cut, getting that piece cut down. That's our first dam. This is me just shaping the daggone thing on the bench grinder, showing you, where we got to clearance it some more. It's a whole lot of cutting and grinding, fitting, a whole lot of work just to get this one little piece to fit. But it's something you got to do. And right now we're cutting our other parts of our dams that go on the other side. They're long and skinny. And I do believe I show you here in a second what they look like. Yep, right there. Alright guys, so after a lot of grinding, and I didn't show you everything, we just got these pieces test fit in here, how they're going to fit. That one's got a little notch there, a little rounded part at the bottom so it meets the intake, little gaps, minor, very minor gappage. And there's that one. So we're going to get those parts cleaned off, get any kind of oxidation off them, any kind of coating. We're going to get this intake in front of the space heater and let it get warmed up so that way we can start welding. Just want to show you we got those all melted in, and they ain't pretty. We got to do some cleaning up on it. Like this part right here is a little too tall. We got that part all welded in, so we got that dam in, this dam in, and then we're going to come over with a top plate and cover all of this. So we got our other pieces here ready to go. They're just going to slot into place like so. Get those burned in, do some cleaning, and then work on our top. But that's how it's coming along. I mean, ain't no stack of dimes, but I don't like stack of dimes. We got the intake preheated from the space here. It's a little nicer in here. In fact, just to show you the kind of day it is, it's raining and it's cold. So before we start making our top plates, I wanted to show you, and before I started cleaning these welds, that one's not real pretty, but it's solid. This is a real tricky spot to get into with the TIG torch. Got that one all done, that dam. All this has to be ground out and made nice in there. And we got that one. None of these are perfect stack of dimes. It's not what I want. I want a big globber of weld. I want it solid. And don't mind me, I'm breaking in my new gloves. I got this issue with, I got big hands but short fingers, so I got undersized gloves. Got them wet because it's snowing right now. Holy crap, it's snowing a lot. And so we're getting these in, but here's the plan. So none of our sheets are long enough for this, as you can see. So we're going to cut out that shape roughly there, like so. Same thing over here, you know, get it like that. Then we're going to cut this one, and that's basically how it's going to be. Got most of it ground down. Well, I still got more grinding to do actually, but started shaping everything so that way it's smooth. That's what we want. We don't want any jagged edges. We got our paper out. We're gonna make some templates. As you saw yesterday, we're gonna come in here, form all that, build a piece, and then be center right there. So you guys will see that. But I want to show you how much it snowed. It's still kind of snowing a little bit. Look at all of that. That is just ridiculous. Because you know the roof is like here. So yeah, we got a bunch of snow last night. It's just absolutely insane. Poor old cars. But just like real cars, they're out here getting snowed on. So after a whole bunch of smoothing and ruining of several discs on my little belt sander, I need to get more of those before I can finish doing everything. Got most of it pretty well smoothed out. Still got more to do. That's why I globbered in weld. That way I had plenty of room to keep sanding and making it smooth. But we got our plates here kind of mocked out with this paper. I wish I had some construction paper, but all I got is this and kind of snowed in at the moment. But made these oversized so that way when I cut them, I can always reshape them. The idea, you see we put an O here for this is O side. This is X. And we got them drawn out there on our piece of aluminum we're going to chop up. And we're going to have them where they set inside recessed, hopefully. That way we can kind of weld all the way around. And for now, we're just going to make this flat. And that will sit right in here like so. We got this one cut out and we got a lot of trimming to do. A lot of grinding so that way this sits in there. And I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to get it. And that is my pattern. We grab number O, or letter O, right there. However, I did oversize these and I was having issues. I took a couple days just to think about it. I got a solution. We took X, and I'm like, yeah, it's never going to really fit as one piece, so we cut an ear off, and that made it much easier to fit. We get a pair of vice grips on there, hold it steady, and then we'll put some tacks in it, and then, well, I guess we're just going to have to patchwork it in here. You know, we'll cut out, you know, like that much, lay it in there, and slowly but surely, we'll have a functioning intake. Alright guys, I do apologize, there's not going to be a whole lot of, you know, working footage, but got that piece welded in. That actually went in pretty dang easy. There were some gaps and things I was getting worried about. We do have bolts in each of these holes because we don't want to distort the threads because they're still aluminum thread, which we'll probably put some all thread in there or something. Not all thread, but you know what I mean. But we got her tacked. We started here where we knew we had sheet aluminum, so it was a likewise metal. Got it tacked, kind of got that strong, kind of got it put where we wanted it. Came over here, tacked this side, and then just slowly ran a bead. Actually looked pretty nice, and then I went back over it just to make it a lower, flatter weld. Because we got to clearance this, because you know obviously our gasket goes right here on this lip, and now we got weld all over it, so we're going to have to come over here and surface all this. So I've probably been out here grinding for maybe 30-40 minutes. Not really an exaggeration on that part, because we finally got that piece to fit in there. That was a lot of work. There would have been no way to put that thing in as one piece, and I didn't want to make it 3 pieces, so we got a little hole right there we'll have to fill. But I think so far, you know, we're going to get it tacked, tack, 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 and just start welding it in. There you can see me laying down our very first tack welds. Oh, that was so nerve-wracking, just getting that piece set in there just right. But as you can see, you just want to lay your tacks gently everywhere, and then you can finally start actually laying weld properly, like right what you just seen there. And with aluminum, you want to use a stainless steel brush, and I regularly clean the weld, just because when you're welding cast aluminum to sheet aluminum, you need to burn out all the impurities in the cast aluminum. And obviously sheet aluminum don't have that, but I'm gonna head off here to let you guys enjoy. Alright guys, I ain't got a whole lot of time to talk because I got to get this thing wrapped up. We got her all welded up. Don't mind a little BB on the bolt. But yeah, oh yeah, pretty happy with that. We got her all stitched together. Welds are real flat. In fact, I started laying a stack of dimes right in here. I recorded you with a little cheap Chinese GoPro. And I just came in and said, screw it, we're gonna go ahead and burn everything together. So this side, we did a little different. We split it down the middle. And there was a lot of material we had to remove. I moved probably about probably about a quarter inch off this side. And I tell you what, some of these were the prettiest stack of dimes you ever did see. But I wanted to leave them like that. Honestly, I wanted to show you guys, you know, how I'm progressing. But I chose just to go ahead and burn them all solid, make sure there ain't no leakage. But that's how we're coming along, and now we're just missing the center. Well, I got some stuff to show you. We got our centerpiece all ground up, cut up, modified how we want it. We're just gonna make it flat for now. We're eventually gonna come in and, you know, take a peek to it. I went ahead and initialed inside here, which will probably burn out, be destroyed. But I went ahead and took a straight edge, ground down the welds, and checked it, and she's flat. And did the same with the other side. So this is now smooth how it's supposed to be. However, I did create a pocket when I cut that one, so I'm going to come back in with weld probably or something and fill that, because I don't want a little pocket there. That's kind of the whole point of welding this up, so there's no pockets for gas to sit. And if we don't have any more interruptions, we'll have her done. So let's get this intake in front of the space heater, get it preheated, and I'll see you guys in a few. One more thing before I go. So you may think my welds ain't strong enough. Well, guess what I'm lifting it by? I'm carrying it by my welds. So she's stuck. She ain't going anywhere. And now's about the time when the intake falls to the ground. See you guys in a few. Thank you guys for making it this far into the video, and please stay tuned for the entire length of the video. I'd really appreciate it. I took a lot of time editing this video, and you'll see here pretty soon that I did alternating shots between the two different cameras, and I hope you enjoy that. And you can obviously see here we're getting each side tack welded, and then we're going to tack them down the middle, and then we're going to start actually burning the whole thing together. So I'm going to head off, guys. Enjoy. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, and I will answer any questions you have. Alright guys and gals, there it is. I'm not super proud of some of these welds, but I did what I could. I had some issues, I had some cracks that formed in here. In fact, I need to get this thing equalized so that way it don't crack anymore. I'm gonna come back over and clean up all these welds. I had a big old crack that formed there. Had a crack that went all the way down there. I had a phone call in the middle of all this, so I had to leave. But there she is. So I guess, guys, we'll just have to see what we do for it. Right now, the intake is sitting in the blankets, slowly cooling down. That's the nice thing about these. Ooh, that's still kind of warm. They're holding all that heat in, letting it slowly cool down. And that's something you do when you weld cast iron. In fact, any cast material, in my opinion. If you want to avoid cracks, wrap them up. That's 2 shipping blankets from Harbor Freight. I know they have welding blankets, but I had these laying around. So, but there's our guy right there, all tucked away. All right, guys. So I guess I'm going to see you after that thing is done cooling up. Okay? Okay. So the top, I decided not to go with the footage. Just wanted to let you know I did clean up their welds. And I tried to repair the bottom. You can see there's a little bit of weld there, looks pretty good, and then it starts to get real ugly. And I took the torch and heated the bottom of this up a lot. Tried to burn out all the epoxy. Well, it's just like the intake. It's just not really going to be feasible. But I did manage to weld the stainless to the aluminum center. It just took a while. 2 completely different metals. And I could keep working on this top, but ultimately we still need a little bit of a spacer. You know, that's sitting right on top of our divider. So you want that to be up a little higher, but we don't have to have much. I'm thinking probably a 1/2-inch spacer or something. Get away with it. Of course, someday we're going to come in here, if we ever decide to use this thing, build like a little pyramid. My idea would be to start with a point back here, and then just, it'd be a very, very shallow pyramid. Just something to help deflect fuel and air into there. But that's where we're at. I'm pretty proud of it. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I thought about making a 2-part video out of this, but unfortunately it's part 3. But anyways, if you watched all 3 parts, I really thank you, because I have put a lot of time and effort into this intake. And I hope you guys have enjoyed. You don't feel like I waste your time with some bull crap video, because I don't want that. And at least I hope you guys get some kind of enjoyment out of it. You know, this is really my first experience with TIG welding, and I found it very doable. And if you definitely got the little bit of money left over and you want to go try TIG welding, I highly recommend getting your hands on one of these TIG 200s from Eastwood. It's an easy machine, awesome machine, and I love it. And I mean, for what we accomplished here, we didn't get no stack of dimes or nothing. Well, we did a couple passes, but we were just looking to make it a solid piece. And for that, I think we have achieved our goal. So we'll take this baby on over to the Hemi. We'll set her down. And there she is. Of course, we're probably going to stick with the tunnel ram. Or if I happen to cross the lottery, I'm going to get me 8-stack injection. I think that'd be pretty cool. But anyways, guys, I have wasted plenty of your time. And I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I've enjoyed doing it. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching this series. Don't matter if you watched 1, 2, or 3, or watched all 3 parts. Regardless, I hope you got something out of it. But anyways, guys, last time, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it, if you feel like I've earned it. And if so, awesome. If not, well, I'll try harder next time. You guys take care, and I'll see you the next one. Bye.